Well, hello there, and welcome back to Baldi's Basics Decompilation. Here we are with part 2, which is getting everything that you really need, like animations and materials, continued, and other stuff, and especially scripts. How about we start off with animations in Baldi's Basics Birthday Bash and Baldi's Basics Classic? Now, these two are different because in Birthday Bash there's a whole new script for the elevator. However, in regular Baldi's Basics there are the game mechanics. Now let's get started. See, audio clips, I forgot to mention, are things you can modify. It's really easy for me to tell you that because duh. There's characters in the audio clips, like a test
Elephant hit.
that you most likely know that sound. I don't even know why, but it's there. They still have it in Birthday Bash. But if you notice here, there are a bunch of other character sounds that you can do, like Principal, like Surprise.
No surprises in the halls.
And other stuff like that. So, they're pretty easy to modify. You can figure that out on your own, I'm sure. So yeah. But let's get started with the regular classic version. Now, back when we left it this way, this is what it looked like. And so, yeah, it doesn't look that well, but it does actually look a bit cool. But first I'm going to modify this because this seems a little bit empty and I want to fix that. Okay, spacing, none. Does this work well? Hope so. Let's give it a try. This is just so it connects, because I want it to connect. Ooh, it connects. It's so much better now. Yo, look at that. Hey, but wait, Kia, pause. Pause. Why don't the doors have this texture? It's like they're off connected. Well, that is because, my friend, the doors have their own respectful textures, including the walls. So if you want to remove the wall texture from the door, that's an extensive process. But you use the same way to edit the materials as shown in the previous video before. Yeah, but this wall thing is pretty cool. But what about the notebooks and all? This is boring, editing only the walls and stuff. We'll get to that later. Now, if you notice in the school, there are the posters all around. And in the Kickstarter, Missman12 mentioned that he would make a little poster of you. However, to save you from having to donate lots of money so you can get a poster in the full game, here's what I'll do. Teach you how to do that. See, step 1 is to edit a poster, or you can create your own, which I'm going to teach you how to do that. So, to edit it, you know how to do that, but let's teach you how to create your own. First things first is to go somewhere where you want your poster, which in this case, I want my poster maybe right here. I'm going to go on and do something really cool. Now, how am I going to do this? I'm going to go to material. I am going to create a material by right-clicking, going to create, and then down over here should be material. This is new material. Now what I'm going to do is type in the name of my material. Can be whatever you want. Now I'm gonna look for the one that says legacy shaders. I'm gonna find diffuse. Now, what do I want to do now? Well, it's pretty easy. I'm gonna press this texture thing, and it's gonna ask you for a simple texture. So in order to do that, you need to create your own texture. So how would I do that? Well, you can of course create, and then, where is it? Sorry, just give me a moment. Okay, in this case, you need to actually create your own texture, like opening a program like Paint.net and then saving the texture into here. Make sure to save your project if you're really looking forward to it. Now let me go find a texture. So I created my cool little poster in Paint.net. If you want it to be on the wall, make sure it's 128 by 128. 128 is the width, and it's the height. Now, I'm not going to cover over that because people are going to be using other editors, and I'm not doing all that. So, yeah. Anyways, we're going to go ahead, and we're going to save our texture as... And here it already did it for me. Oh, wait, this is another one. Here I am in Classic. I'm going to go to Baldi. I'm going to go to Assets, Texture 2D, where it's supposed to be, and then I'm going to let my cool poster. This is the texture version. So I'm going to place it there. Okay. And now what do I do now? Now I'm going to go over here to Texture 2D, and my cool poster is right there. Now, hey, it still isn't working. How am I supposed to make it a poster? I'm going to go over here, select, type in my cool poster, whatever name you want to put it in, it works fine. But how do I put it on here? I can't edit the material, it still doesn't work. Digital edit for everywhere. Drag the material, and boom, you have your cool little poster. See, that saved you a whole life from having to waste money on a Kickstarter poster. Don't tell Mistman12. He's gonna know. But yeah, here's my little cool poster. But yeah, if I play the game, it's probably gonna reset everything. Not as long as you save it. Press this button to play. Okay, hurry up.
Oh, hi. Welcome to my schoolhouse.
Yeah, kid, that's cool and all, but what now? Well, it depends. Not, because I said I would have to teach you the rest of the stuff. So we're gonna go over assets and scripts. Yeah, I want to make it so that there's no you can think pad, so that I don't really have to go for even going in the you can think pad and answering questions. That's more simple than you think it is. Well, it's actually easier said than done. So anyways, you go to assets, then scripts to assembly C#. Now for those people who don't know to program C#, but you want to do everything yourself, you're going to need a butler that knows how to do that, or you're going to need to listen up to a C# tutorial, if I make one, and you're going to go ahead and need to follow my directions if you don't want to do either of those. Now, if you were actually going to download Visual Studio in the Unity installation process, that's good for you, because it would be much easier. But if you didn't, that must suck for you, because now you missed a lot of information. So now for the notebook, if you even click the notebook, guess what? There's a notebook script. There you go. But wait, stop right there. That's not the only thing you need to do. So if you go into notebook script, into the assembly C#, there is notebook script. No, you should have got Visual Studio 2019, but I already have like 2022. So, I'm gonna open this up. This is using, well, you could use Rewired for this, but that's paid. So you're not using it. Unless you're a rich person or, yeah. But if you're a rich person, use your butler and go ahead and add Rewired. But we're not doing that for this video. So, let's go over the script. This is basically defining the script. This is just letting you get the notebook. Well, at least the notebook's visible. This is for if the mode is endless, as in it'll respawn. And if it's not up, then that's endless mode. If you click the notebook, it's gonna do this.gc.collect notebook, which makes the notebook disappear, and so that you can collect it. Now, it's going to do this. Learning game. Now, what happens if I take this line out? Well, here's what happens. I'm gonna try it out and show you what'll happen.
Oh, hi. Welcome to my schoolhouse.
Congratulations! Now there's no learning game. But wait, Baldi won't go over to get angry. Now that, my friend, is what we're gonna cover. If Baldi won't get angry but you actually want the game to go on, well, here's what we're gonna need. See, let's go to math game script. The script that actually goes on for the game itself. As in, the script that you actually need for the You Can Think pad. It uses this thing right here, known as this.gc.spoop mode. Spoop means Baldi, about to become bad Baldi. Now, here's what we're gonna do. What we're gonna do is we're gonna go over what we're gonna do. Duh. So, if it uses spoop mode to get Baldi angry, if we have spoop mode disabled, Baldi won't come after you. When you get the first notebook, then yeah, it's gonna do that stuff. But it's not gonna get Baldi because it's the first notebook. So for the second notebook, of course we want Baldi to get us. Now, what does this whole math game script have to do if we're not even gonna use it? I just want to go over if you do want to use it. If you do want to use it, that will be for another video. This is just basics number 2. Now look at this right here. Notice something? Kindly Kian says there's an answer to the impossible question, but in fact, he's wrong. See, there is this thing called impossible mode, which when they're on the third question of the second notebook, this is equivalent to true, meaning that there is no answer to the impossible question other than, I think, the other 2 answers. I'm not exactly sure if the 31718 applies to this. I could check, but I'm too lazy. But impossible mode. That is the thing that proves to Kindly Kian that if this is enabled, there is no answer to the impossible question. Sorry, Kindly Kian. I had to break it to you. But other than that, we've gone over this.gc.spoop mode. Now, if you look down, there is game controller script, which is GC, meaning that there is GC. So we can get the variable and put spoop mode. So here's what I'm gonna go ahead and do. You can copy down after me. There's this.gc.collect notebook. So before we do all this stuff in the notebook script, there's no point of it. We wanted to explain that it doesn't initiate the game controller thing. Now this is a thin wall. As you can clearly see, this is a thin wall. So this needs to be changed a bit, but nah, we're not working on that. So let's get started with what we really wanted to do. So I'm gonna go over to game controller script. Now the game controller script is literally what it seems. It controls most of the game. So, how does this work? Well, if you use Control F to find and you search up collect notebook, it does this. Now, since the whole math game is done, here's what we can do. We can go ahead and go over here and do this. We can do a check. So, okay, hold on. If, parentheses, oh, shoot, why is it? If this dot notebook count is equivalent to 1, then we do this. What? Oh, this dot notebooks. Sorry, because that's the notebook count for the other stuff. If this dot notebooks equals to 1, then this dot gc, no, spoop mode, wait, no, this dot, sorry about this, guys, I'm not really much of a good person. We're gonna use this to activate spoop mode so Baldi will come out, and then here we go. We're gonna copy and paste this. 1 second. Alright, back from what I had to do. We're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna hope else is a thing. I'm gonna hope this is a thing. So we're gonna try this. If I'm not dumb, this should work. So now I need to hope that I can try this. I hope there's no bugs. I'm wishing myself good luck on this one. Oh wait, I think there might be a bug. I don't know what to do.
Oh, hi. Welcome to my schoolhouse.
And then you get the question wrong, and then there's a bug. Now we'll get over to fixing that, but first, Baldi didn't give me a quarter. Why didn't he give me a quarter? Baldi, that's not fair. That's rude. I want my quarter. Well, don't worry. We'll fix that too. So in this case of the video, you're wondering, okay, come on, you're stupid. Look what you just did. Well, the reason why I'm stupid is because of the activate spoop mode and the Baldi anger wasn't specified. So in this case, we have to specify that, I think. Yeah, Baldi script. Okay, this dot Baldi script dot anger, Baldi anger, I think. I don't. Hold on. I'm sorry. Hold on. I'm new to this stuff. I haven't covered much of this. Just give me a moment. All right. So this is the Baldi script. Now, where's the get angry part of this? Get angry. Oh no, 0.25. Oh, F. 0.25 F. And then else if this notebook's greater than 1. And then, of course, we need to add the else for that as well. How does this work? I'm not doing this. This is what I'm gonna try, and if it doesn't work, I don't know what to say. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But I don't know much, and I'm gonna just tell you right now, I'm trying. Okay, so basically, the anger rate should increase. Now, if I'm not stupid, I should know this. I am stupid.
Oh, hi. Welcome to my schoolhouse.
Oh, there we go.
Let's play.
It worked.
Ready, go! 1, 2, 3, 4. Wow, that's great.
Well, I seem to have got that, but now I need to check what happens when I get the next notebook. Probably heard that.
Let's play. Let's play.
Here I come. Will you marry me?
You know what, just to save myself some time, how about this? Let me teach you guys a little trick that I used to do, but I still do it, so I didn't used to do it. Let me teach you guys a little trick. Move the player by selecting the player, hopefully you're using this move tool, and then move him to the next notebook. Which, in this case, I can do that. I'm gonna move him right here.
No.
Is this not fast enough? You know what? Forget the dang anger rate. I'm gonna go ahead. Just you can, like, I don't know what to do. Wasted too much time on the anger rate, and now I need to get to other scripts. So, in this case, we're gonna go ahead and go up and ignore this little, oh wait, errors before you can get into play mode. I need to see no issues found, null reference accepted, exception. What? Line 45, there's an error? What? Let's just ignore them. We don't need this. Let's just ignore that. Okay, well, congrats. You've got that part done. And, oh, no, not this again. Update. Where is it gonna be? Please ignore that background music. Please ignore that. That's not even mine. There's nothing wrong.
Oh, hi.
Hey, well, we got the scripts part done, at least 1% of it. Now, what about the AI path? We're going to cover all that in the next video. I'm not going to exactly put links in the description, except for the previous video. So, thank you for watching this part today, and we're going to go on to the next video later on. Goodbye.